before, but our hearts are connected. Blood so thick, even water can't wreck it. We're fun, sexy, intelligent, a little crazy. We all seem to make it look easy. Come join us and have a good time. The family bloodline. The family bloodline. The family bloodline. The family bloodline. The family bloodline.
Ah, what's
Nah,
up?
what it is.
What's going on, everybody?
We here.
Another beautiful day.
Another
Yeah.
great day.
Let's
Awesome seeing you guys. Hi, Fad. Hi,
hey,
Dirt.
hey.
So great to see you guys. Every time we go live, it's always good to see you guys.
Right. Let's give the good people a minute to come on in and hang out with us.
Come on in. Come on, hang out. We got a lot to talk about, you guys. Oh my goodness. Oh, reaching that for reaching that for.
Hey, Sheba.
Hey, Sheba baby, how you doing? Hi. Hey,
She,
everybody. What it do?
What's
What
up,
it
fam?
do, family? What's going on?
I don't know if y'all seen Sheba post. Sheba just got her a nice little promotion. Her and Cuzzo got a nice little promotion she put out there. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Congrats. I'll give you one of these.
We'll give you a little round of
Yeah.
applause.
You deserve it.
That's
I
awesome.
see it.
Hold on, what it do?
What it do? What it do? What's going on? We got rap in the building.
Wow. What's happening, cuz?
Hey, hey,
Ah, what's up?
Oh, we got Ty in the building. Hey,
Yeah. Come on in here.
I love seeing Ty do the
come
basketball
on.
with his son. That's been beautiful.
Oh, that's amazing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
what's happening?
Like, what you doing in Chicago? What's going on in Chicago?
What you doing
In
inside?
Chicago. Hey, in Chicago. What's going on in Chicago? I want to go.
I know, right? I'm gonna be up there in a few weeks.
Ooh. What's you doing in Chicago?
Work.
Okay.
Work.
Yeah, work gonna have me up there hanging out for a little bit. I didn't tell him I got family up there. My dad stayed up there. I was just like, yeah, I'll go.
Okay, Dad. Okay.
Right.
Okay, Fat Dad. Fat about to come up there and turn up. Turn
Right.
up. Turn up.
See, so what's happening?
What's the weather like in Chi-Town? It's ugly here. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? Big C, what up?
What's going on? What's good, fam? I love how he talks.
Well, I was driving yesterday and thought I was in a hurricane or something, a little tornado. It almost wiped the little Impala off the road. You hear me?
What? Tell me about it.
The weather got treacherous yesterday. It
What?
went from about 100 degrees to a smooth 72, winds about 40 miles an hour, and
Oh, that's that tornado.
see the vehicle in front of you. You know.
Just out of nowhere, just you're driving, it's okay, and all of a sudden it's just like, boom.
Driving into it, you see it happening. You like, God damn, I should turn around right now, but you're on a mission.
You can't. You can't
Right.
turn around.
Right. That's that tornado
Wow.
stuff.
Oh man, it was ugly. I mean, when your knuckles get tight around the steering wheel because you got to hold on tight to. Oh yeah, it was ugly.
You trying to look cool like you got control. You just hoping God got you.
Boy, I tapped that black and white out so quick. Oh no, I didn't put my hands on the wheel. Yes.
That's what's happening. So what's been going on with y'all?
I don't know if a lot of people know about this show called The Encore, but there were a lot of girls on there. I'm trying to sit up, you guys. And the finale happened recently, and they had some really great songs coming out, skeletons and stuff. So I just want to send my shout out to the Encore girls and the Blueprint. You guys are awesome. I love the final show. That's all I have to say. I love you guys.
Yeah, the track that you shared with us earlier, say that track is I like it.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Had a
It's
nice
nice.
Blueprint. Skeletons.
Yeah.
The band is called, the girl group is called Blueprint. The song is called Skeletons.
It's nice.
So if you guys have time to check it out, check it out. These girls were trying to do, women empowerment, and I think they succeeded. I would be a part of that, and it was really cool. So
Yeah. It's a good song. Real good song.
For me, because I just been trying to beat this heat working outside. It's been me going forward,
Right.
But other than that, it's same old, just work, family, good old time.
Oh. Hey, Kiana.
Hey. Hey.
Evening, so yeah, I'm just getting them delivered and everything, but we gonna get the show rolling though.
Yeah.
Absolutely. What's going on with you, Fat?
I had a visitor.
Going on?
Yeah, I had a visitor last week come out and hang out with me and chill, do some wine tasting, joining wine clubs, feeling fancy, grown.
You had a visitor.
Yes, I had a visitor. Indeed, I did. Absolutely.
Indeed, I did.
Yes. But I got a show coming up on the 29th up in Oakland, so just trying to get some lyrics memorized for that, for some songs I gotta sing from.
Tell all. I ain't here.
Okay. So there's a show that I'm going to be in. It's a one-day cabaret. It's called Juke Joint Jukebox, and it's put on by a young man by the name of Gary Stanford. And what we do essentially is we go through several different decades of music, and not just music, but cultural music, right?
Gotcha.
So we're going to be doing some ensembles. We'll be singing Wade in the Water, Drinking Gourd, a couple other songs like that. I'll be singing a song off of Casablanca as time goes by, and I'll be singing a Temptation song, Reach Out. And then there's another song called I'm not gonna give it all up, but I'm just trying to get prepared for that, learn all the lyrics so I can get after it. So yeah.
Come on, preparation. Come on. The preparation is what it takes. Like,
hold up.
Y'all just want to be famous, but the preparation is what it really is about.
That's what I was about to get to. I've been preparing for a long time now, and y'all know I'm an inspiring artist. You know what I'm saying? What, Jig, you should have sent me that memo or something. I could have been on tour with you or something. But
hey, I mean,
can we go on tour together? I mean, is that too hard to do?
Right on, Sheba. We can reach out to to the thespians in St. Louis and see what we can get you linked into. Get on stage, do a little performing art.
If you are a thespian in St. Louis, California, Atlanta, we're all trying to come together and do a great show together. So
absolutely,
contact us, okay? FBLpodcast@gmail.com.
You better say that.
All right. Y'all ready to get into what we got to get into today, or what?
Let's give a shout out to Wanda first.
Yeah, let's get into it.
What's going on with our baby Wanda?
Ted.
Where's Wanda?
Yeah, she enjoying her time at in Medico. I'm seeing some beautiful pictures. I'm seeing that sunrise every morning. I love it. I think I'm a screenshot there just up to it every morning.
Amazing.
For sure. That's the type of stuff I'm trying to retire to.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, sir. So yeah, shout out to Wanda and them. Y'all live it up for us.
Yeah, I love how there's like 4 of us and we can all go and have different adventures, and then we can all kind of have an experience together from those experiences, because we send pictures and we send texts and all kind of stuff, so we can all kind of sort of experience each other's journeys and
Right.
things that we do. So send us some
Absolutely.
pictures. Wanda, send us some pictures. We want to enjoy that with you, even though we can't be there with you. We still want to enjoy it, of
It's the
course.
vicarious experience we need.
The vicarious experience.
Indeed. Yes. Yes.
Very funny. Hey everybody, thank you for joining us. Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. All
So
right.
yeah, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Our first topic. Our first topic. We are going to be talking about Mr. Nick Cannon.
Mm.
God damn it! I got my pinky ring. I should have waited my pinky ring for this segment.
Mm.
7
Mr.
kids.
Nick Cannon.
7 kids with 4 women.
What's going on? What's going on, Nick? How you doing, Nick? I mean, like.
Apparently, doing good. Well, he got enough money to support everybody. You know.
But it ain't. Yeah, I mean, you're a father. It ain't always just about the finances either.
Yeah, that's true.
You know.
Yeah.
Time, man.
Yeah, it's that time,
Yeah.
and it's being able to model healthy behaviors for your children,
Correct.
right? Between yourself and the other person that has decided to have children with you. Now, I'm not knocking a hustle by any means whatsoever, right? If that's the way he get down, that's the way he get down. I didn't do it. I didn't believe in moving like that through the world,
Right.
But that's just me,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So I don't know. I don't know. It's a weird thing. What's hard for me to get over is his reason behind doing it the way he did it.
Why are you saying that? Why are you talking about his reason? I'm gonna read his reason, because we're talking about Nick Cannon has 7 kids.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he has 2 sets of twins.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Mariah has his twins. I don't know the other girl's name. She has his twins. No shade. Sorry, I don't know everybody's name. I ain't trying to learn it right now. Okay. And then there are 3 others by other women. So I'm just gonna read a little bit about why he feels that it's okay for him to have it. He says, the idea that a man should have one woman, we shouldn't have anything. He said, I have no ownership over this person. It's about what exchange we can create together. So I've never really subscribed to that mentally. I don't want ownership over anybody. I don't have ownership over any of the mothers. We created a beautiful entity. So he sees his kids as beautiful creations, beautiful entities. Those women, all women, are the ones that open themselves up and say, I would like to allow this man in my world, and I will birth this child. It's not my decision. I'm following suit. This is what he says. He's following suit. I guess I don't know. He feels like this is a man's duty to impregnate as many women as he can. I don't know. What do you guys think?
It sounded weird. Like like you having a conversation with a woman. Yeah, we don't have these kids, but and I'm gonna do what I want to do. You know, you're not tied to me. I'm not tied to you. But I thought him and him and Mariah Carey was married at one point. So
They were.
I didn't really understand his. Yeah, I didn't understand his reasoning. You were tied to her once you guys married. You know what I'm saying? So that, his whole statement after that was kind of weird to me. Am I Nick Cannon? Shit, I got 6 kids by 3 different women.
I don't know. Are you?
I
I mean, do you?
mean,
I was scratching my head a minute ago. I'm like, am I Nick Cannon?
I
Hey.
mean, no, I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no because I don't think your reason is the same as Nick's. So what it sounds like to me, his quote unquote reason, what it sounds like to me is a shift of responsibility and accountability, right? Because sure, we don't own anyone, and that in and of itself is a bit of a backing out
Yeah.
of commitment to one person.
Right. It's not about ownership. Marriage is not about ownership. Parenthood is not about ownership. Like, that's a really heavy word to use. And it definitely does sound like an excuse
Mm-hmm.
when you think about it
Yeah,
deeply.
and then he follows it up by continuously giving what again sounds to me like a lack of ownership, right? So if it's just I'm just finna smash and dip, why not do it in a protected way?
Yeah.
Why not be safe?
And there was a statement that he made as well is about not believing in condoms.
Oh, well, he might want to get a vasectomy.
I mean, but it makes sense. I mean, a man with that many kids, you probably think like, well, he probably doesn't believe in condoms or any type of birth control
Right.
whatsoever, you know.
And
Um,
y'all can check this out on he did an interview on the Breakfast Club. So if you all want to check this interview out to see what we're talking about, you can always check that out on Breakfast Club morning show. But
Yeah, it's just hard for me to buy in, to give any type of buy-in to what he's saying. It just doesn't make any sense to me.
you're not falling for it. And
Yeah,
it's
Nick
cool
out
because
here shooting the club up.
right.
one woman, two men, and both of you guys are going like, oh hell no, like no. Neither one of you guys like the excuse or the explanation that he has for having 7 kids with 4 different women. Like neither one of you guys are really on that.
No, because it doesn't sound, and this might sound weird or it might sound bad, but it just doesn't sound like a masculine statement to make.
Nah, he was just out here hoeing and got caught up. That's what happened.
Right.
That's all it was.
Yeah, he ain't get up fast enough.
That's what it was.
Okay, there you like call it what it is. He a hoe.
He had too much Jameson. What y'all sipping on? Whatever
Yeah.
y'all sipping on. He had too
Oh,
much.
that Tito's.
Okay.
Okay. Tito's in the house.
But yeah, Che, that, and you summed it up. He's just being a hoe.
Just sleeping with different. It's a hard thing to talk about because we got the whole pro-choice thing going on and all this stuff, but it's like it's a different level because I did some research. Nick Cannon is worth according to Forbes magazine $50 million.
Mm-hmm.
He's worth $50 million. Okay, so financially, can he afford to have 7 kids by 4 different women? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can afford it.
And then the
But
women he dating, they don't slouches neither. They all got their bag too. So
bags, okay, having babies with women with bags, okay, on top of his own $50 million worth. But when money comes in, sometimes that emotional wealth and that mental wealth, psychological wealth goes to the back and the money
Yeah.
just comes to the front. So, I think that his kids are going to be well taken care of financially, of course. But being one man with 7 children and very busy. Everybody knows Nick Cannon is a very busy man. Like he ain't at home. He not a couch potato. He ain't sitting at home with his kids on his lap every day and stuff like that. So I guess I just worry about the emotional
and the mental cause that it has on his children, because when you're one person, that many children, it's really hard to give all of them the type of love that they need, that mental support, that emotional support. I mean, money is just money is really just one thing.
It's like a male having too many women, too many females. That time becomes time. Somebody gonna feel a certain way if you give too much time to this child, or this woman, or child. You know what I'm saying? Speaking from the kid's perspective, you know what I'm saying? Like, kids value that time, and if they see you spending too much time with the others and not me, it's a problem. And so you have to have that balance. If he got that balance, then it's great. But if he don't have that balance between the households, then it's a major problem.
Yeah, Che, and you summed it up like perfectly. I like the way you said the mental health, wealth, the essentially summing all that stuff up and attributing the aspect of wealth to it, because those are things that are necessary to be healthy. So they are. It's a manner of health. It's a portion of what? Yeah, it's wealth. So
money is not everything, you guys.
it's not.
Sorry.
It's not. And so if so personally, if he was just like, hey, I was just out here smashing chicks and I got lazy, right on, bro, got it. But to give the excuse or reason that he did, it just doesn't pan out. It doesn't sit well.
His reason is he doesn't believe in monogamy, and these women have opened themselves up to him to become impregnated by him from their choice, not his choice, even though it's a 50-50. There's always a conversation within that.
I tell you what, he ain't got to believe in ownership of nobody.
Whose choice was really?
Yeah, but let one of those women get upset with him, and let all the women get upset with him, and the courts are going to own his ass for child support.
Right.
I mean, for 50 mil,
quick. It's some NBA player. I forget his name right now, but he paying his ex fiance $200,000 a month. You seen it? Yeah, $200,000 a month, and they trying to go out.
Yeah,
that she trapped him because of a video of
my tongue.
Back in the day when she was like, "Get you an NBA player. They stupid. They don't wrap up." So in my eyes, she was telling the truth, and she got her huckleberry. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But even in her $200,000 a month, she was with. I don't want to say the same name because I didn't do research on this, but she was with this person for over 20 years.
Oh, so she secured it all.
So if this person is worth 50 million, you've been with him for 20 years, support him, but now you guys are getting a divorce. 200,000 a month. Really,
the support is coming from him. I guess what you're saying is she accustomed to that lifestyle. I get you. I got you.
Yeah, I mean, we're not talking about 3 years or 1 year or 2 years. Over 20 years. Maybe I think it's more like 23 years.
Yeah, that's a long time. But I was just saying, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, child support can eat you up. That's just one. That's just one woman. Imagine if you had all 4 of them coming after you.
Okay. 7 kids.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. 4. So he doesn't have to. He doesn't have to believe. He doesn't have to believe in quote unquote ownership of another person. Right. But let them get pissed off, and they're gonna own his ass.
Oh, yeah.
They're gonna own all of that. All of it. So he's just, fellas, be smart. Be smart.
Be smart. The laws are changing every single day when it comes to paternity and maternity and who's gonna pay what. The laws are changing every single day. So.
And they actually been changing more for the male.
Yeah.
Give us a little bit more rights because the court system been saying how we've been getting screwed. You know what I'm saying? I'm a father that paid child support, but yeah, court system see things are,
Yeah, I'm a guy that's still paying it. And the honest truth is, even with me still going through the process, The court system is automatically set up for women to uh, quote unquote get the bag,
Get that. What up, Rick? Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It's honestly set up for that, and they don't necessarily have to be the best parent in the situation.
Mm,
They just have to be there. They just got to show up to court.
correct.
You know, they can say whatever they want, act how they want, uh, be late if they want to, and they get a slap on the wrist. But if the guy does it, it's a completely different movement from the court system. Oh, you were late. Well, that's a reflection on how you are as a father.
Preach.
No, that's,
Preach.
you know, that's bull crap.
That's for
So
another day, though.
yeah, that's for another session. But the laws and the metrics that they're using are very old. They're very antiquated. They don't belong in today's society because you know. And this isn't my situation, but if you have a woman, and I'm not saying that I know anybody like this because I don't. But if you have a woman, they are out there who will simply have kids with men, you know, stay on government assistance, not work because they're getting government assistance, and then they're getting child support from the father who's working his ass off. You know, that
Right.
probably is starting to probably get behind in child support because if you make more, you got to pay more, but you still got to live. You still got to provide for yourself at the very least, right?
And it wasn't a mistake.
Exactly.
Correct.
It was
Exactly.
planned.
All
They
right.
planned it that way. It wasn't a mistake. They already knew if they had a baby, they get this and they get that and that. Like it's not always a mistake. So yeah,
Yeah.
guys,
Right.
be
It's
careful.
just like
Girls, be
the people that
careful.
were collecting unemployment for the COVID situation. We're gonna get into that next, but just speaking on the COVID situation, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that stay home that you know that are rather collect unemployment than go to work. You know what I'm saying? Why would I go to work when I'm making more than what I was making at work? You know.
Absolutely.
So that's how kind of how I see child support and you know with the assistance situation like you said, Jig, you know.
And
Yeah.
hey, Wanda.
Hey,
Hey,
Wanda.
Wanda.
Oh,
We
what they do?
We see you.
I've been
having a great time.
Right.
And cool.
And yeah, so that's part of the issue is, and again, you know, this might become another segment for us to talk about later on. And I don't want us to end up getting knocked off course, but the man that once people split, these are two adults, and one party shouldn't be responsible for upkeep of another person's lifestyle. If she wants to live a $200,000 a month lifestyle, let her go and support herself as long as he's supporting the kids, right? Because the kids are his responsibility financially, mentally, physically, and spiritually. Not if she can go out and buy a $1,200 purse because that's what she's used to doing.
right.
I mean, everybody's not gonna be like Tina Turner. Tina Turner was like, "All I want is my name."
Right, right, Jay. Absolutely, absolutely.
Everybody's not gonna be like Tina. Tina said, "I don't want none of your money. I don't want none of nothing. All I want is my name." Okay,
Yeah,
these women with with Nick, they want more than his name, you know, and it's just weird because okay, all right, guys, and I know like I was ready to move on from this topic, but just one more thing to say is that
let's go, Jay. Say it.
okay, it's 2021, it's a new world, okay, relationships are being um dissected in the weirdest ways.
Yeah, the traditional
The
relationship.
traditional relationships are falling. They're
Right.
falling. They're falling. The traditional relationships,
Because
they're gonna be
it's a
gone
lot more
very
ambitious
soon.
people out here. So people want to follow their dreams and their goals. You know what I'm saying? So you can't get with stuff with being like you say. We go on traditional values like how some people would think like a woman's supposed to be in the house or you know what I'm saying, cook, clean, or whatever. So people want to get to understanding like we got to balance. Man, you go do you. I'm gonna go do me. We meet
Yeah.
back up and we make shit happen. You know,
So, you know,
that's what
maybe
people are nowadays. You know, go ahead, Sam. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying maybe Nick Cannon is representing a type of lifestyle that is for the future.
That's
Yeah,
it.
it's not now, but
It is for their
you know,
lifestyle.
and
He
he's not the only one. I
also
mean,
type
yeah,
women. So,
we're talking about Nick Cannon right now, but he's definitely not the only guy who has,
Absolutely.
correct.
you
Absolutely.
know,
Hey, yeah.
multiple
You're
kids.
100% correct.
It's almost to the point where it's just becoming normal
Yeah.
now. Like we're on that cusp of this being a normal thing. One man, multiple women.
Yeah. That's a very interesting perspective, the way you presented that. And you're right. You know, the traditional relationship that we were used to it's being demolished.
Obsolete now.
And those there are different standards at this point for both parties. It's not just the woman standing in the house and cleaning up, yada yada yada, being a homemaker, but it's both adults going out, being professionals, and coming back and raising children together and trying to keep a household moving.
Keep it balanced. We always
Yeah,
talk about balance in the household. It should be balanced. And maybe Nick
yeah,
got that balance, you know what I'm saying? Like he met all these women and they had an understanding. So if they all had that understanding, then hey, I salute. I told you, I wish I would have went upstairs and got my pinky ring. I love Nick Cannon.
I do
I,
too. I respect the guy.
oh
I
yeah,
respect his hustle. He's been pushing. He's done a lot.
I understand. What up, Margie? What up, cuz? Understandable, but you know, it's just that balance, like we were just speaking on, like that's the lifestyle they live. They in you know, they in the Hamptons, they in Beverly Hills, they in Santa Monica. You know, they live the best life. You know what I'm saying?
They ain't in the hood popping them out. They in
Right,
Beverly Hills
So
popping them out on a yacht.
right.
correct.
Okay,
Absolutely.
in a mansion. Okay, so
So
things are
like
different.
yeah,
Things are
so like,
different.
right now the kids probably just tripping off of let me get a tablet or let me get these shoes or something. You know what I'm saying? A lifestyle that they're accustomed to. But later on in life, yeah, I think that's where the problem gonna be. Like, damn, daddy, you ain't show up to my graduation. You miss a
Okay,
birthday. You miss, you know,
okay.
when you start missing stuff, then that's when it start adding up and becomes a problem.
That's
Right.
what
So
I'm talking about. It
so
Correct.
ain't
I,
about
I
money. It's
yeah,
about the time.
yeah.
It's about you're one person. You
Nothing but
have
the
to,
time with the
you,
kids.
baby.
Yeah,
Shay, like you said, it's about that emotional wealth. It's about that spiritual wealth. It's all of that. But you know, I think we owe it to everyone who's listening right now to come back and talk about that in depth and dedicate more time to it because first off, it's a real thing in our culture,
correct.
right? In our culture, it's a real thing. And second off, it's just to be honest about the situation. And I think we all three of us, all four of us, yeah, even are in agreement when
Yeah,
we say that the traditional relationship is something that is
Fading.
it's
and I'm back.
tradition.
And I'm
It's
back.
fading.
But we've driven past that traditional relationship,
It's fading.
those traditional standards, and we're beginning to evolve as a species
That's the
that
word.
those things are in play. And with that being said, the court system needs to actually acknowledge that and move with the
Evolve. That's the word.
evolve. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Evolve with the population and actually begin to take these things into consideration and rule on those types of deals. So I'm glad we talked about that. That was thank you, Nick.
Yeah, Nick. I mean, you know what? Good luck to you and all your children and all your baby.
Absolutely.
I hope it works out for you guys. I
Absolutely.
hope it all works out. You know, I hope it all works out and everybody is happy in the end. And we'll be looking and we'll talk about it if it doesn't. So
Yeah. Hey, Mr. Harris, that's very valid. That's very valid. That's a good way to look at that.
okay, so what are we talking about next, you guys?
So on a bit of a livelier note, we gonna talk about the verses.
Oh Lord
Uh
Oh,
Jesus.
Dipset and the LOX and Dips. So it was more of the LOX featuring Dipset because like I don't even know why these cats decided to do this with the LOX. I don't understand it. I don't get it. And
Look how good we like it.
I'm gonna throw this out here because I've never been a big fan of dude, but you can't put a dude that's cute, like quote unquote Killer Cam, on stage with a dude like Jadakiss, who's a lyrical beast.
Mm.
He's a beast.
Well,
And that's where it went wrong with them. Dipset came out there and they thinking they finna just perform their songs. You know what I'm saying? And Jada put them on the spot on that also. He was like, y'all don't even know y'all lyrics to y'all songs.
Right.
He like, hold on, y'all don't even know y'all lyrics. So how y'all talk? Look how they chill. Look how chill Dipset look. I mean, D Block look. Look at Jada. They just look cool. Chic style.
And you can take any one of those guys out of the LOX and put them up against the whole group of Dipset, and they will murder them.
So
they
that's
will flatline those guys.
That's what happened,
right.
Cause Jada got the spin on the bird. They came up, they like, hold on, Jada, it's all about you. He like, I'm the transmission. First of all, my guys roll off of me, but hold on. Then Styles P dropped his song.
Killed it. Killed him.
Oh, y'all thinking we can't go? They got talking to Jada again. Then what happened? Shake Loose he dropped his stuff.
Murdered it.
He went first. No, Styles P went first. Yeah. Then
he went first, yeah.
Yeah. Loose went and it was ugly. They had nothing to do with it. They couldn't respond to nothing.
Nah. You can't. So to me personally, again, being a little bit of a hip hop head, like the LOX would have been better off if they would have been on stage with Method Man and Redman.
They would have had to win the Clan.
Yeah, but they would have they needed to be on stage with even if it was Gangstar, Talib Kweli, and Mos Def, right? They would have been better off on stage with people who or with a group that's like that's lyricists.
Yeah.
That's straight lyricists. You can't put the LOX on stage with just anybody. You really can't. That's similar to putting I'm trying to think, like that's similar to putting Lil Uzi on stage with Raekwon, the chef from the Wu-Tang. You don't want to do that.
In New York. So in New York, you gotta show up the battle rap. You gotta show up, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have your MC game together in New York. And that's what Jada turned into. Like I say, Cameron and Dipset wanted to do a performance. And when Jada turned it into a straight battle rap, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro. They was spitting freestyles.
Right.
You know they was spitting. Right. You know what I'm saying? They songs, so it was beautiful.
Jada put some boys out.
Right. He's spitting freestyles. And they like killing him.
Yeah. He cueing the music and immediately going in on the track. Yeah. Banging it. Like hard, no skips, all smooth, straight lyrics, metaphors coming out of the woodwork, slaying it.
Everybody on that East Coast was in the building in Madison Square Garden. Everybody that was on the East Coast was in the building.
Yeah. No, I'm not trying to take anything away from Dipset.
Not at all.
You know, because like I like Jim Jones. I like Santana. I like some of the guys, but again, you got to play within your league. You got to stay in your league. It's some lanes that you just don't cross. And like off tops, they should have known, like, nah, we ain't finna go up against it. We ain't finna do no verses with the LOX. Y'all tripping.
They weren't expecting that. They weren't expecting it when Jada turned and said, hold on. We're in the Mecca of New York. We're in the
right.
We finna battle. You know what I'm saying? Like we finna, it's rhyme for rhyme.
Yeah. And he telling them like, nah, shut up. I need to say something.
Let me get
say something. And then he flexed on him after that.
They couldn't do nothing, man. It wasn't no transition after that. You know what I'm saying? You can't turn
Yeah.
around after that. Like, damn, this man that put us on the spot. We ain't prepared. Y'all didn't know how. Yeah, y'all know how it is when you weren't prepared. We talked about that in the last segment. You gotta be prepared for some shit. You know what I'm saying? They weren't prepared.
Fair, yeah, totally.
Yeah.
As an
So
artist, musician, an MC.
right.
I mean,
Say
I guess
go ahead, Tay.
I guess I'm the only one who was freaked out about like 100 people being on stage at the same time.
You
I
had
mean,
them
it's just
partying.
me. I didn't understand why there were so many people on the stage.
Right.
It was really crowded. It was hard for me to focus. Like I'm a Virgo, so
You
you
suggest
can't
the
give
band
me
behind you. If the band ain't back there, then
like I'm a Virgo. You can't give me that many like people to focus on at one time. I'll go nuts. So
Yeah,
um,
everybody, they gotta had to bring their entourage or whatever.
I mean,
but
I
they
knew
put everybody
Jim
off the stage.
Jones. I knew.
They put everybody off the stage. It was just I know on D Block on the lock side, it was just them three. But on
Right.
Harrison side, they had
The whole camp.
yeah, they
They
camp
had the whole camp.
whole bird game.
Yeah. And that's again, that's why I will always say, like, Dipset had no business being on the same stage as the LOX at the same time in the Verzuz. Now, if they would have been going out on tour, you know what I mean, and doing anything like that, okay, I can see it. But Dipset got to go before the LOX because the LOX will tear it down. They got to shut it down. They got to be the final act.
So
But
speaking on that, they going on tour together.
right.
So that was the plus side of this whole situation. They go on tour together and they real genuine guys. If you look at their Instagram and they YouTube, they are real genuine. They comrades. They mess with each other.
Mm-hmm.
Both, you know what I'm saying? If you look at it, man, you see Sheik went and kicked it with Cameron. Oh man, just check out YouTube, man, and check out the
Yeah.
LOX and Dipset, and they'll bring up a whole video and stuff. Just like check out the family bloodline on YouTube, Instagram. Check it
Always.
out, you know what I'm saying? Show love to us one time for the one time we love y'all.
As a matter of fact, check us out first. Like and subscribe to us, and then you go check them out.
Bam, boom.
And while you're at it, after you like and subscribe on that, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and hop on a podcast. We're on 6 different platforms at this point, and we need you to go ahead and subscribe to us on that because we all about it. We everywhere, baby. We taking our voices worldwide. That's what we're doing these days.
And it's based off y'all. We love y'all support and love, you know what I'm saying? For some of the first time viewers coming in and taking the show with them, we appreciate it, much love.
Absolutely. We put in a lot of work for y'all. We want to make sure that y'all voices are heard. And we want to give y'all a side of the story. So make sure you like and subscribe and chat with us, send them some emails. And we're gonna have the email up there because that's what we do and that's what we're here for. We're here for y'all.
It's all love. If y'all got something y'all talk about, we're here for y'all.
So with that being said, this is a little bit of a segue into the next movement that we got, right?
The next one. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Because she did.
Right.
Go ahead, Fat. Go ahead.
So we know and we've all lived this experience in history together, and we are continuing this experience together, and that is the experience of living through the pandemic of COVID right now. I personally think that COVID is going to begin to shut things down again, hopefully, to keep people safe because not everybody's listening to a lot of stuff. But with that being said, if we back in place like we are right now because of the Delta variant, we're going to carry your voices even further because we out here with it. So this Delta variant, Manny, my man, this Delta variant is something very, very, very serious.
Serious.
And I've been doing some research. I've always researched it, and Manny will tell you at our job we have to go to what's called a working group to begin to establish processes and procedures for the installations that we work on. And there's a lot of things that are going down with this Delta variant, right? One of the worst things that's going down with this Delta variant is how fast it's spreading. So according to the CDC, the Delta variant is spreading twice as fast, easily as the Alpha through whatever variant at this point, and it's ridiculously contagious. It's ridiculously contagious. So I don't care if you believe in getting vaccinated or not. What I do care about is that you keep yourself safe, your family safe, so that we can all live.
Like Jig
Uh,
said, man, like you say, Jig, it's twice as transmittable. Uh, those those like us that then took the COVID test, you know what I'm saying? It's great. It's a great chance that they'll fight against it, but you know what I'm saying? We stand a better chance than those that didn't get it. Correct. You know, this kicked off in December of 2020. It started in India, doing the research, and then it kicked off to Britain, and then it spread. Just like you were saying, Jig, it's ugly. But now it's attacking the kids. We gotta
Yeah.
protect the kids. We gotta protect the home front. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you have to protect your kids first and foremost. You know, so,
Yeah.
me me as being a Nick Cannon type of guy. You know what I'm saying? I got a village to protect. You know what I'm saying? So we have to stand in the front. You know.
Absolutely, absolutely. So we were talking before we actually went live, everybody, and we were just trying to get things together, and we were talking about COVID and about as well as several other different topics. But I did some research today, and I went on to the CDC website, and like so some of the things that I have, the thoughts that I have as far as what the CDC has done is, first off, the whole COVID thing has become way too politicized, right? And it shouldn't be, because it's not a matter of politics. There's a lot of misinformation that has been pushed
It's
out.
a lot of folks, G. I don't mean to cut you off.
Are you good, bro?
Like I'm in the union, and the union is big politics. You know what I'm saying? So a
Hmm.
lot of guys are so caught up on the politics side of things, and not tripping off protecting their home front, like we were speaking on.
Yeah.
Crazy. Go ahead, G. I'm my bad,
So
G.
one of the things that I think the CDC did wrong, what I think they got wrong, is they began to remove the mask mandate earlier this year, in July timeframe. Right. I think they pulled that back too quick, and people began to become a bit complacent about what was actually going on and how severe this pandemic is, and how easy it is to get this stuff, right? And not just that, but it causes severe damage to the body when you get sick, right? We've got family members who recently recovered from it, who've had it in the past, so on and so forth. I've got a friend who's
Yeah, it's very ugly.
had 5 family members die within the last 3 weeks from COVID, right? So I think they removed the mask mandate way too quick. So what? Just to spit a few facts, unvaxxed people are the greatest concern right now, because once they get the Delta variant, it's affecting them a lot harsher than what it is for those of us who are vaxxed, right? States with the highest cases right now: Florida, Mississippi, Arkansas, Alabama, South Carolina, Tennessee, Georgia, Oklahoma, Kentucky. One of the things that these states have in common is the leadership in the politics have removed a mandate for masks in public places.
What you said. Yep.
And I get the nuances with a lot of people. With, well, just because you got a mask on don't mean you can't get it. Yeah, you can still get it, absolutely. Or just because you vaccinated don't mean you can't get it. Yeah, you can still get it. But the likelihood of us who are vaxxed getting it and actually suffering major medical deficiencies from it versus those who aren't vaxxed that go into the hospital are astronomical. Absolutely astronomical.
Right.
Yeah.
Arizona, they're having on average 21 every 7 days. They're having 21 new cases, which means there's 3 people every day in the course of a week that are having extreme reactions to the Delta variant in COVID. So I was reading the New York Times, and it said the Delta variant continues to drive cases and death numbers up across the country. Daily caseloads have increased tenfold since last June. And that was during the time that the mask mandates began to come off, right? Death reports, which can lag well behind case data, have doubled. More coronavirus patients are hospitalized than at any other point since February. That's
Right.
happening now.
Ugly.
That's happening now. So this thing ain't no joke. And again, I understand that people might not believe in getting vaccinated. I don't care where they're getting their resources from. First off, if you're going to do research, you need to give me 1 second. I'm going to read this. That's not true, actually. So the flu has still been a very, very big thing, and pneumonia also has been a big thing. Those things haven't stopped at all. So now we're dealing with, now that you pointed that out, Ralph, we're dealing with flu season coming up, and we're dealing with pneumonia. I've got a brother who just had a double case of pneumonia.
Talk to him. That's where I'm at, Jig. I got 3 cases of people catching COVID, and all 3 cases they had pneumonia on top of the COVID. You know what I'm saying? So pneumonia is still out here. That ain't nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we still dealing with all of these things on top. Go ahead, say my bad.
Let me answer this question. It's like wearing a condom or birth control. You can still get pregnant or STI,
Absolutely.
but the risk is lower with protection. I mean,
Everything in life deal with risk.
is it something very different from the STI and STD thing, or is it like the same kind of thing? Like
Totally different. Totally
yo,
different. Totally different.
different for you. Okay.
Yeah, totally different. Like any other like little illness or something, you can go to the hospital and get a little penicillin shot or get something to take care of something.
A little pink pill or something.
Right. But with this COVID and with the COVID we seen how COVID shut things down and how everything. So you take COVID and you take it times 3 with this Delta. Because the Delta is attacking everybody. COVID didn't attack the kids. It didn't attack people with pretty much with too much of a immune deficiency. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the other variants.
Everybody. B1617.2. That's the other name for the Delta variant.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and I was, before we got on live, I mentioned this to my cohorts here. There was a quick story. I didn't get a chance to read it, but the statistics said that since kids have been back in school, COVID has increased 700%. 700%. So it's not a matter of if you get COVID. It's more so at this point, and just being honest and looking at things in a realistic manner. It's not a matter of if you get it versus when you get it. How is your body going to respond to when you get it?
And as adults, we know we have a hard time fighting illnesses. So just imagine if your kid, I'm gonna always speak for my village. I'm gonna speak for the kids. I got one in the boot right now. You know what I'm saying? Just getting out of cash. You know what I'm saying? So I'm speaking for my kid. I can see if one of your children got that right now, you can do nothing.
Nothing.
Do nothing. You can go visit. You probably one of the parents can go, but you can
You're
visit. You can sit with them. You can console them. You can.
Right.
It's ugly.
All
Yeah.
you can do is sit there, try to figure out what should I have not done. Like,
Protect
Right.
yourself, man. Protect yourself.
what could I have done more to protect him? Like after he's infected, you know, out of
Right.
your hands, out of your hands.
It's out of your
Yeah.
hands. Protect
So
your people.
yeah,
And make no mistake, I'm not saying this stuff. We're not saying this stuff to push the
Everybody.
fear factor, right?
Yeah.
That's what the news is for, right? Propaganda, sensationalizing a lot of things. We are real people living life just like everybody else, right? That's what we're doing. But
we've all
we
got vaccinated. Get
yeah,
vaccinated if you
Right.
want to. We're
Till
not
you
trying
say
to push it on you, but we've
on.
been vaccinated.
Right. There you go, too. There you go,
To,
cuz.
to
Each their own.
support each other, trying to support our children, things like that. So just get vaccinated if you can. If
Especially
you
for
yeah,
the people that's out here, that's still mingling,
yeah.
still going around, traveling and just keeping your everyday social event, just trying to be human. Like, you know what I'm saying?
right.
Yeah.
Definitely. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get you. I'm
It's
that
not
person, but
it's
I
not just about you though. This is
right. It's not about you. You know what I'm saying?
not
Like, you can go out and do you, and you can feel good, but you can transmit that to someone else, like your grandmother, or you know what I'm saying, or, or somebody that you know what I'm saying that's dealing with something. Protect yourself, protect your family, protect your village. Like the boss
Yeah,
dog. That's what I do.
absolutely. So
Yeah.
even if you don't want to get the vaccine, that's fine.
Hmm.
It's not what you eat don't make me shit, and vice versa. All I'm asking is that people remain safe. If you don't want to get vaccinated, that's fine, but make sure you maintain safe distance away from people. Try and remain as healthy as possible, right? And just keep everybody safe. That's all I'm saying.
We love
absolutely.
y'all. Hey, the bloodline love y'all. We need y'all. We all here together. You know what I'm saying? So
Well,
we
on this
love y'all.
together. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the slogan. That's the slogan. We all in this together.
We all
Yeah.
Everywhere
been
you go, that's the slogan for this whole program. We in it together.
together.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we got time for one more. What y'all
One
think?
more. I mean, I
It's
guess
up
we might
to
as well
y'all,
go
man.
ahead and
Now,
talk about
we ain't been with the people in a long time.
yeah.
Wanda doing her thing. Oh man, I can't wait. I say, Wanda, send us some pictures, please. Like I say, but
So maybe
Absolutely.
that last thing about New York's governor we can do once things wrap up and we have a more complete movement of the story.
yeah, let's do that. Let's move
Yeah.
on.
So we can end on a good note,
All
right?
right.
And that note is, hey, we still here, baby.
We're
We
still here.
finna,
We're still doing it.
We
yeah,
love
we coming up towards a year in doing this. We're getting there, and we're looking at having different events around the country
yeah,
to hang out with people and celebrate it, because this isn't an easy thing for us to do. It's not.
yeah.
But we've been having a blast at it. We've been frustrated with it. We've learned a lot of lessons, and we looking forward to giving everybody more. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Y'all don't see the beef side. We beef with each other, but we love y'all so much that we keep coming back. You hear me? That's what it's about. You know.
It is. And so what we're asking that is that you all continue to support us. Y'all continue to help us grow, and like being flat out about it without beating around the bush. Put your money where your mouth is, damn it. If you support us, support us. I suck at sales. If y'all didn't realize that, I don't
I'm
do
pretty
sales. All
bad salesperson myself.
that.
But
I'm
we
not good at
we
sales
see
myself.
who follow us. We see who follow us. We see who support us, and we definitely appreciate it.
Yeah, check our blog out. Check out the podcast. Help us promote it. Let everybody know that we are your voice. This is
You
a
got
movement not just for us, but for all of us. For
every
all of us.
talk about the SoundCloud. You know what I'm saying? Put it out there, G.
Anchor, all of the
Put it out
platforms
there.
that we're on. Yeah.
Say that again, Dirt.
I say you've been doing all the promo for all the groups and stuff. Put it out there, man. Put the SoundCloud, the everything, man. Talk to them.
Yeah, so we're on Google Podcasts, we're on Apple Podcasts, we're on iHeartRadio, we're on major platforms at this point,
Talk to
right?
them.
And we trying to bring it to the world. We want to give them us, bring our culture to them, and then have them bring their culture to us so we can learn from each other, we can live, and we can all be successful in life, in love, and in liberty, because that's what it's about. That's our movement. As a
That's
family, as
cool.
a family, as a family. 'Cause
And
that's what
rap,
we
yeah. I don't know why. I thought of tag tagging everything we do. So I will do that going forward. You know what I'm saying? Because he a big, I fuck with Tiger. That's my guy.
Yeah, so check us out on Anchor.
We love
Um,
all of you guys. We love every one of you guys that have been supporting us. Every member of our family, we love everybody.
absolutely. Absolutely. We definitely thank y'all for the bottoms of our
Thank you
heart.
for joining us. Continue to join us.
Sheba, Margie Oliver, Rick,
Bernie.
Cecil, all y'all, Antoine, everybody that showed up for us tonight. We appreciate y'all. Ty,
Absolutely.
Ed, all y'all. I'm trying to remember, but it's too much Jameson. You hear me?
We love
Okay,
you
y'all.
guys.
Look us up on YouTube, on Facebook, and on Instagram. Come get at us.
We love you guys. Well, thank you for joining us tonight. As we've already said, we're on YouTube, Family Bloodline. Check us out. Make sure you like and subscribe all the videos. And this video will also be up maybe about 30 minutes after we're done with this tonight.
Hi. Hi.
Like and subscribe.
Go ahead.
Like and subscribe. Guys. Well,
Good night.
that's a fun night tonight, you guys. It's been some good conversations. We never get to everything we want to talk about. And we're always like, we don't have enough to talk about. And then we're like, okay. We have to.
Tiger, what's up, cuzzo? You just came through.
Yeah. Tell them to comment on the FBL Bloodline and tell them what they want to hear. And we'll spit it for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all come on here. You know what I'm saying? Talk to us.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, we
So
love
thank
you.
y'all.
Thank
Thank
you
y'all
for
for joining us. If you got any questions, comments, or concerns, hit us up in our Gmail and we'll directly get back at you. If you can't get us on that, go to our blog and hit us up on our domain page.
Talk to
And
them,
we'll get back at you.
Talk to them, Jiggy.
Right? Because we always here. We for the people, by the people, power to the people, all day, every day.
Yes, sir.
We love you guys. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time every other
Infinite
Friday.
love, cuzzo. Infinite love.
Every other Friday. So not next Friday, but the Friday after that. Okay? 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. We'll be on here talking crap to you. So
Absolutely.
thanks for coming. Have a good night, everybody. Bye.
Good
Y'all
night,
be
y'all.
peaceful.
Bye.